Wait, is that a burial?
Oui, monsieur. That is a coffin in the road, you see.
You mean a coffin with a dead body?
Drive on. I'm frightened.
This is a funeral. They are burying a man in the road, a grave robber who killed someone. This is dark voodoo we are witnessing.
A burial in the road?
Oui, mademoiselle. This is a crossroads. They are keeping the body from rising up, from becoming a zombie. The crossroads stop the body from breaking, from rising up. People passing over it keep the body in the ground. That way the dead can't rise up and wake and come back and plague the living like us.
You're scaring her, man. Go on. This is not the best of welcomes for my bride-to-be.
Who's Papa Gede?
You will know soon enough, mademoiselle. He is the lord of graveyards. He is called Baron Simide, or Baron Simter.
Who?
He protects the living and guards the dead. Why are you taking up the road, devil? Can't you see we are on the way to the home of Giles Beaumont? Get out of the way!
Islanders need not fear me, driver, but interlopers and meddlers should beware. This way will take you to Monsieur Beaumont's house, if that is what you seek.
Are you mad, Sebastian? Why scare us to death by driving like that?
Worse yet if we had been caught, monsieur. You know not of what you speak. On this island there are far worse things than death.
Caught? What more foolishness do you say?
Those were not men back there, monsieur. Those were dead bodies. The walkers, Zombies. They were once thought to be possessed with the spirit of the gods of old Africa, but now we know they are the zombie, the walking dead.
Zombies? Dead bodies? What can you mean?
Oui, mademoiselle. There is no life in those brains. They are corpses ripped from the ground and made to slave in the fields and the roads and the mills. This is devil magic at work.
Let's not speak any more of your native superstition. Let's not talk of zombies, or else tourists won't come and buy the wares from your island.
As you wish, mademoiselle. I will speak no more of zombies. Monsieur Bellamy, you should go inside and meet Monsieur Beaumont. Mademoiselle Madeline has already made his acquaintance.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have a match? Ooh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you, young lady. Although, sometimes I do look a fright.
It wasn't you. We stopped in the road and saw some men. They were burying the body of a grave robber. The driver said they weren't men at all.
What's this you say?
He said they were corpses, dead bodies, burying another in the middle of the road, in order to keep them from walking.
Oh?
Surely you don't believe that, do you? Those were just drunkards in the road.
Drunkards? No. The villagers. To keep the dead body in the ground, you say, huh? I've seen a lot of uncanny things on this island. Sometimes you can't believe what the eye can see. Like dead men in the road. Did you see a woman there?
Yes, there was a woman. She sang and danced over the grave.
Ah, that was Mambo Brigitte, a very famous voodoo priestess. She's been mixed up in things that would give someone gray hair. Given me a few gray hairs. What little I have left. I know. This island is filled with foolishness, superstitions. The Bokurs and Mambos, the tricksters, magicians. They keep the people fooled so that they continue to believe and give them money. No, I've been a missionary here for 30 years, and there's still some things that I can't explain.
Neil, I'm starting to wonder if we should have come here at all. I mean, this island holds much more than I expected.
Madeline's just pre-wedding jitters, that's all.
I know. You're right, Neil.
Here comes Silver Butler. Let's go inside.
Yes, no matter what, we are to be married tomorrow.
Is Monsieur Beaumont ready to receive us? I've been called to marry someone.
Yes, Doctor. You are expected. Let me get your things to your rooms, and I shall get Monsieur Beaumont for you.
A man accosted us on the side of the road. He took my scarf. I'd like to get it back.
What kind of man? Describe him.
He was dressed all in black with the fires of hell in his eyes. Sebastian told me he was a wicked magician trained in the dark arts.
Did he also have a black cloak?
Yes. Just like one of the undead whose thirst is whetted for living blood from the old world.
Undead? He's neither dead or undead, and certainly not a vampire. Wyatt Severin Devereaux. He is a voodoo master, and he's quite mad. It is my hope that he will be committed to an insane asylum someday. He harms the island's reputation.
I would be happy to evaluate him and sign the necessary papers to put him away, if that's what it would take.
Well, Doctor, unfortunately a family member must commit him, and he has none. He would have to murder the mayor's wife before the police stop him.
I don't care. He has my property. Shouldn't we call them?
The police, mademoiselle. Devereaux and the police are just like this. Blood brothers, working together for their own evil purposes. You don't want the police involved unless you want to end up like a walker.
You mustn't say that. Madeline's scared to death the way it is. To be honest, I am as well.
Death is the least of it on this island, Monsieur Neal. There are other matters far worse.
You mean zombies. The dead men we saw at the crossroads.
Madeline, those were just drunkards.
Let me put your bags away, and I shall get Monsieur Beaumont for you.
You needn't worry, dear. Remember, we believed in all sorts of things as children that we no longer do. The butler's just superstitious.
How long have the two of you known Monsieur Beaumont?
Only a short while. I met him when Madeline introduced us on the dock. I'm honored such a great man would invite us here, but of course it changed our wedding plans.
I see. And you, Madeline?
Monsieur Beaumont introduced himself on the boat from the New World. No one was kinder to me during the trip. We found we'd much in common.
Ah, I see. You are the couple that I'm to marry. I was called by Monsieur Beaumont. Let's chat a while.
Yes, Madeline and I agreed to be married the moment I met her at the dock. We wanted to find a minister right then and there, but Monsieur Beaumont persuaded us to come here. He even suggested I acted as his agent in the New World once we're settled in.
Really? That's strange. I only met Monsieur Beaumont once or twice. I've never known him to take anyone under his wing.
Why? What do you mean?
Nothing, but take my advice. Just as soon as you two are married, better clear out of here.
Already? Why?
I don't know. It's just a feeling.
Show them their rooms. Tell them I'm not available. I want that young man out of the way. No, wait. I really should greet them. It would seem odd if I didn't.
Yes, especially since I saw Dr. Brunner seemed skeptical of your motives towards Monsieur Neal and Mademoiselle Madeline, but he said nothing.
Never mind my motives. Have we heard from the other person? Has he responded to my message?
No, not yet. And I think you're making a big mistake having any dealings with Severin Devereaux.
He is a full day late in responding. Why do I suffer myself with that witch doctor?
Yes, I urge you, steer clear of him. He is a wicked one. Severin Devereaux does nothing unless it's for his own purposes. He will kill you, or even worse with his black magic. Do you want to end up as one of the walkers?
Don't you think I know that? The girl is worth the risk. Oh, you've seen her beauty, how she should be mine and not his. The world means nothing. I'd sacrifice anything for Madeline. Nothing matters if I can't have her.
Ah, Madeline, you will love the island once you get to know the people here. They're so warm and friendly.
Yes, once you get used to their way of doing things, this island is a real paradise.
Madeline, you found me. Welcome, my dear.
Thank you, Monsieur, for allowing us to marry in your beautiful home.
Neal, I'm happy you're here as well.
Thank you, Monsieur.
And you, Dr. Brunner, how kind of you to officiate the wedding. Busy man that you are.
Not at all, Monsieur Beaumont. There's a family here that I've been meaning to visit. Mama Brigitte and Papa Christophe. Perhaps you know them.
The voodoo priest and his queen? Doesn't everyone know those two?
Yes, well, as soon as the ceremony's over, I must be going.
Oh, surely you'll stay for dinner after the wedding.
No, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I cannot.
That would be a pity, Doctor. I have something very special planned.
Well, in that case, I suppose my journey could be delayed by one day.
Excellent. Madeline. It was so good of you to honor the whim of a lonely man.
You've done so much for us already, Monsieur Beaumont. For a relative stranger, you've made us happy. Oh, considering Neil's job in the New World and everything.
Neil?
Neil, my husband-to-be.
I already have ways and plans to increase your fortune.
Yes.
In the New World.
Oh, of course. What's wrong with my mind? I'm certain that you'll be an excellent agent for me in the New World. I'm sure the two of you are tired after the long drive. Get some rest. Silver, show them to their rooms.
Where could he be headed to at this time of night?
Go on. Take me to Devereaux.
Another one you have, I see. Is this the woman who turned her husband into a zombie? Good. I can use more workers. You want more riches, don't you, Beaumont?
No. I have a new desire now.
I'm sorry I was not there today to help you greet our new guest to the island. I was on a journey to find some more workers to work at my mill. Does this disturb you, monsieur? The zombie have worked faithfully and are not worried about long hours. You can make good use of these men, monsieur.
Men? That is not why I'm here. That's not what I'm aiming for, Devereaux. No. That's not what I want from you.
I can see that. Then perhaps you would like to discuss the young lady that came to your house this evening.
You saw her? When did you see her?
Their driver stopped me in the road today and demanded I get out of the way. My magic shall touch the death in him. I received your message earlier. I knew it was her. But what about the young man?
The young man will be leaving the island shortly. When morning comes, we prepare for the marriage. The wedding is set. I fear we've waited too long to do anything, but I beg you, if there's any way that you can make her mine, even if you must go to Mambo Brigitte and convince her to cast one of her spells to make it happen, I'll give you anything that you desire. I have the power and the money on this island, Devereaux. It can be partly yours.
What do you want me to do?
If she were to disappear, just for a month.
What do you hope to gain by her disappearance?
Everything.
You think the young man who loves her will forget about her in a month? I don't think so, monsieur. He will be like a mother hunting for her lost child. The young man, as I see him, will never stop his search for his bride. Be wise, monsieur, and not a fool.
Just give me a month. 1 month, that's all I ask.
Not in a month or even a year. I have looked into those eyes. She is in love, but not with you.
They will be married in a matter of hours. There must be a way.
I have a way, but it will cost you.
You give me what I want, and you can ask me for anything. I'll do all in my power to give you riches beyond compare. Just as long as I have her. No! Not that!
Let me show you how easy it will be. It is only a small pinpoint. Put it in a flower. She will never know the difference and become more passive to your desires. Take it.
I want her to come to love me without your voodoo spells.
Madeline must be made into a zombie at first. We will hold back the dosage. She will not die, I promise you. She will return, but must be put in the grave first.
No. I won't have her that way.
A tiny drop will do the deed. I'm trying to help you, Monsieur. Keep it and use it. You'll change your mind. Send me word when you use it, and it takes its course. Mambo Brigitte and Papa Christophe will not let Madeline die in the grave. They have all the right rituals and potions.
No. I will find another way.
There is no other way.
By this flame let spirits spark and find these crossroads in the dark.
Between the worlds of living and the dead, tomorrow we hear two souls will wed.
We bring the bands by cigars and rum, so upon this night the spirits drum.
With no graves dug, then no bodies walk, no lost souls to wander in the dark.
Gede, come Baron Semide. Gede, come Papa Gede.
Why have you called upon me, woman?
We have heard the rumor that Severin Devereaux is to make a zombie, and he has an eye on an outlander.
I am not the guardian of outlanders. Islanders, they keep me occupied enough.
We ask that you do not dig a grave tomorrow, or the next day, or the next day. As long as Baron Semide does not dig a grave, no zombie can be made.
Devereaux has a lust for this, and we must stop him, or else we will all end up zombies.
Very well. I hear your plea. But in order to make the counter spell stick, you must go to the graveyard where you leave coins and knotted thread. This will keep the spirits busy, counting them throughout the night, so Devereaux doesn't try to use them for his evil purpose.
This we shall do. I have silver in my apron and also red string. We will go and place them in the graveyard.
But beware, that Severin Devereaux is very determined, so part of his plan may work. It is I who have lordship over wandering souls, not Devereaux. He is a fraud. But we will work to defeat him. Now go, woman. I have the dead to attend to. An old man just died in a village, and I must cross him over.
Brigitte, what brings you here?
Oh, monsieur, it is a devil that brings me here.
Pretty lady, what could you possibly mean by that? On such a beautiful night.
It is what the spirits have told me. It is what my eyes and ears have shown me.
Mambo Brigitte, come inside and tell me about it.
Oh no, monsieur. Faites attention. I'll not step inside. This house holds evil in it. I'll not step in. At least not now.
Mambo, you're a voodoo priestess. You encounter these spirits all the time. In the mountains, the rivers, in the graveyards. Why do you fear them?
Oh, but this is different, monsieur. More wicked than deliberate. There's to be made a zombie here. And it will be one of the outlanders. Not like the zombies we are used to.
Madam, that is nonsense. There are no zombies to be made here tomorrow. We're going to have a wedding. We've no time for zombies.
What is it? Where's Neil?
Never mind us. I'm just visiting with a friend.
Devereaux has made these evil plans. You and your outlander friends must be careful. Don't allow any hairs to be left in your comb brush.
Brigitte, I thought you were a woman of God.
Oui, monsieur. I am Catholic, but I am also Voodoo. I must explain. Each small part of you is to you, monsieur. If a poor witch doctor finds his parts and casts a spell on them, he will have control of you because those parts are still you. So if you find a dog, don't give it to anyone. Take the doll apart, destroy those parts. These dolls are not innocent. Adieu, monsieur.
Driving evil spirits away and calling upon the ghetto. Those are ghosts, mademoiselle. It's best you make friends with the good spirits. They'll help us against the bad.
Close the window, would you? I don't want to hear it. Why have I come here? I have a troubled feeling now.
To be with the one who loves you, mademoiselle. Monsieur O'Neill.
Yes. Yes, of course, Marguerite. Oh, I've grown dizzy in the past while. I don't know why. The drums must have given me an awful headache.
Mademoiselle, are you unwell?
Something oppresses me. Pins and needles stuck into me. Oh, God. Let's get ready, Marguerite. Help me slip into my gown and bring me my veil.
Madame, if you're ill, you should go see the doctor. There are those who wish to harm you. We have voodoo here. Unlike the New World, where the Bokors and Mambos They only pretend, just to steal people's money.
Merci. No, I'm lightheaded because I've been starving to get into my dress. Now I have to get ready for my wedding, Marguerite. Don't speak to me of your voodoo, and I won't speak to you of our night of begging in October.
Madame. Keep this and wear it. You promised me. It'll keep you safe.
I had a dream. I dreamed of this place before I came. I have visited here before. Of what the dream foretells. I know I should leave.
Whatever could you mean, mademoiselle?
I'm sorry to press you, Madeline. But the world means nothing without you in it. Without you, I'm lost. Neither heaven nor hell can keep you from me. I would do anything to win your love. Anything. Listen to me, please, before it's too late.
What's happened to you, Monsieur Beaumont? To your head, to your common sense? Let go of me.
Don't marry Neil, he's a loser. We could be at the dock in half an hour. The boat sails at midnight.
I spoiled my wedding day. You were my best friend on the boat down. Who are you? Why have you changed?
I haven't changed. You mean everything to me.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here together in the sight of God and in the face of this company to join together this man and this woman in holy matrimony. Not to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly, but reverently, discreetly, advisedly, and solemnly. Into this holy state, these two persons present now come to be joined. If any person can show just cause of why they may not be joined together, forever hold their peace. Pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss your bride.
Shall we pray? Heavenly Father, we ask that you bless these two newlyweds in the hands of marriage. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Father, would you join us? At table we be honored.
Oh, yes, please.
Would love to stay, but I have an early sermon I have to take care of in the morning, and I do appreciate it. Good day.
A toast to the bride, whose beauty is queen.
Gladly, Beaumont. Leave my kiss inside this glass and read my fortune, my gypsy. What do you see in that glass?
I see love. I see love that travels across oceans. I see happiness for us both, really.
Is that all?
But it blurs. Wait. I see a man with evil in his eyes. He holds something. He plays with a wax figure. He makes a doll. I see a grave with a tall, dark man standing over it.
Who is it?
The one who stood by the crossroads and took my scarf. I see him, and he is death. No. Stop him. too late.
Somebody help me. I think she's dying. No, not my wife. She's dead. Is there no God in these lands?
Fellowship of his angel. Grant this mercy, O Lord, we beseech thee.
Who does ask for entrance through these gates, and for whom do you ask this favor to proceed?
Is that who you spoke of? Is that the Baron?
We do. From you, kind sir. We ask that you allow this young man to bring his wife inside. The woman named Madeline. Is that you, Papa Baron Semedy?
Do not suffer him, Dr. Brennan, for this is an evil spirit, not a man.
Please allow us to pass and put this young woman to her peaceful repose.
I say, do not speak to him, Doctor. He is from the devil.
Very well, Monsignor. You can move on in safety. Go on, priest. Leave. You have no authority over this place called Earth. Dessalines Cemetery, a boneyard for the departed souls. These are my lands, and not your Christian gods.
Sometimes the devil has his uses. Sometimes in speaking to him, you get an angel's truth. Go on, Monsignor. This is not your place.
Ah, good doctor. So very wise of you. I'll let you pass and move safely among the Gettys, the spirit of the dead that exists inside these gates. Go on. The Gettys will not harm you. What I tell them to do, they do.
Come now. We must lay Madeline to rest. We must honor her memory.
Madeline, you called. Our life together. What happened? Why? Why? I loved you so much. I loved you so much. Oh, my lovely bride. You look so beautiful. So beautiful. This damn island. This island. Why did I ever bring you here? This wicked, wicked island. Our plans for family. Why? I never wanted to be without you, Madeline. I never wanted this. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'd do anything to bring you back, Madeline. I miss you so much. I never love another like I loved you. I miss you so much. I miss you so much. Madeline.
My God! Zombies! Look!
Yes, they are my servants. Did you think we could do this all on our own? I think not.
They're a plague upon the land, Devereaux. They've no more brains than a newborn child.
They were my enemies once. I overpowered them with the help of Papa Christoph. This is Papa Gobo, once a Bakor or voodoo priest. He worked against me. As you can see now, he is most docile and carries out all of my wishes. And this is Pierre. He also worked against my spells. His family thinks he is dead and buried. But we know differently now, don't we, Monsieur?
You are a hellcat, Devereaux.
And this is the one they called Tristan, the High Executioner. He almost executed me. His mistake. If he only had a brain. You see this mark on his head? That is where he experienced the wisdom of my shovel against his skull.
What if we redeem their souls? We could end this evil. No man should walk half dead. I would rather be dead fully than rot in the ground.
Redeemed? That can never happen, my friend. We need these zombies to carry out all of our needs. Live slaves are no longer legal on this island and are nothing but trouble. These zombies heed all of my wishes.
I don't heed you, witch man. They're the only ones who do.
No, you think not. Let's see what the future brings. Follow me. She's dead.
Come awake again.
Go on now, while we close this tomb, so she can rest in peace.
Where's the priest? I don't want her to be frightened before now.
He's gone on to attend another. Don't you remember? Now give her your last goodbye.
No!
She's so cold and still. What evil have you done?
Ah, move away, you idiot. You're as bad as he is. Tristan! Take her to the house.
I'm so cold. Please come get me. I'll die in here. Please, I beg of you.
Wake up, my angel. Oh, darling, I've come to get you.
Am I not beautiful, Neil?
Madeline, what have they done to you? You've been buried alive.
What are you doing, you stupid young man? Go home and lick it off!
Someone killed my wife. I'm dying here.
Move on, you're drunk and miserable, that's what you are! Get up before we throw you to the law!
I can't leave. I need more to copy. If I leave now, Madeline's gone for good. She was just talking to me a minute ago.
So, you don't mind being fed as a hog, eh? I thought so. You were both wretched and crazy. You're like dead at the doornail.
No! No! How dare you say that?
Your wife lives with the maggots and worms now. You'll live to regret that, Outlander. Now, Bruno. Before he faints like a girl. What are we to do with his ass?
Get him out of here. This must be closed. For you, anyway. We don't need this kind on this island.
My kind? This entire godforsaken island is evil to the bone!
That day their food crossed with us.
Give me to me, don't be sad. Or one of us put you in the grave with your wife.
I assure you, your family will never know what happened to you. On this island, we have our ways. Your grave awaits you if we so choose. Move on, before you end up as one of these missing.
Let me go to her.
Bonsoir. Good evening, young man. Why are you weeping?
They've shut my love inside the tomb. My wife is dead.
Paya Gagne. Do not worry. There is no one in there now. Look for yourself.
I saw them put her in her grave. She is in there.
This is foolishness. Someone has taken her. Your wife is not dead.
Are you sure?
Do you see, young man? I am Baron Semede, low of death. If your wife was dead, she would belong to I, but she is not in there. Look for yourself. She's not dead.
What have they done with her? You must tell me.
Go on. I will tell you she is not far. You will find her. I will send the Gede spirits to assist you. They are ghosts but helpers. They will show you the way. Do not be afraid. They will not harm you.
Birds. Always hanging over Beaumont's house. Sign of death.
Madeline? Is she up there?
I'll go see what I can find out.
Damn them all. The Baron says she's alive. Madeline's been taken. We saw her collapse. Oh, Doctor. Tell me this isn't so. Tell me this is surely a dream that I'm going to wake up from. We saw Madeline collapse. I kissed her lips. They were like ice. I took her pulse. There was none.
There, Neil. Consider two explanations. Either the body was stolen by a death cult that uses human bones in their ceremonies, or else.
Or else?
Or else she truly isn't dead. Just as Baron Samdi said, she's being used for someone's evil purpose.
Yes, I've heard of this, but zombies are dead people, aren't they? This whole thing is preposterous.
You speak French?
Not well.
This is the law of the island. Even Haiti recognizes the ability of a person to be dead, but not be dead. This means having a heartbeat. I'll translate it for you. Let's see. Let me find it here. Article 49. The use of or the use of drugs and other practices that produce a comatose state for any person by deliberate means. If they lie in a lifeless sleep, the party who induces such a trance or state shall be charged with attempted murder. If the person who has been buried dies during the state, the charge will be murder by default, no matter what the result. Either way, it's a life sentence with hard labor here on the island.
What? Madeline can't do hard labor. She never has in her life. Who would expect her to?
I don't believe she's meant for labor. Something else. Like love. But selfish love. Sexual love. But in the worst way possible. Intimacies with a lifeless body.
I know now. Beaumont, he's the one. Remember you saying you couldn't understand why he would be interested in us. Just like the molester who befriends the mother to get to the child. He did it.
Madeline, you're right. This is foolish. They'll never bring the light back into your eyes. I was mad to do this. If only you had smiled upon me and said yes. If only you had shown me love. It's all I asked. But you didn't. I would have done anything in the world for you. Given you anything.
Monsieur Beaumont.
What?
Is she no better?
No, no better.
I beg your pardon. What has made Mademoiselle this way? There was a priest here yesterday. Why?
The priest was only making his rounds. I sent him away. I cannot endure religion. I loathe the priests and voodoo bokors. They are weak, weak, I tell you. Every man is his own god. If only everyone understood this, then they would be free just as I am.
No, that is not true. I heard the priest gave Madeline her last rites, then put her in the grave yesterday, and she's here with us now. How could that be, if not for Devereaux's voodoo?
How dare you contradict me, you foolish girl! You go on your way, Marguerite, and stop spreading rumors of voodoo and other rubbish. Madeline has a brain fever is all. She'll come back to me in time. Now go on.
Then you should at least call the doctor, monsieur. Or Madeline could die. I will go upstairs and make up her bed so she can rest easy.
No. Don't listen to her, darling. You'll be fine. And once Neil is gone, you and I can live happily together. I thought beauty would satisfy me. Your body has no soul. I cannot bear to look into those empty eyes. Forgive me. We will bring you back.
Bring her back where? The grave?
No, not the grave. I want you to bring the light back into those eyes as they once were. Bring the laughter to her lips. I want her to be happy again. Alive and happy.
You paint a charming picture, monsieur. But how do you think those eyes are going to regard you when the brain can no longer understand?
She's under your spell, not mine? Give her back to me.
Give her back to you? She is not yours, monsieur, and she never was.
You viper! Better to see hatred in those eyes than a body without a soul. No matter how beautiful.
Perhaps you're right. It would be a pity to destroy such a beautiful flower. And it doesn't bother me that she has no mind left. And it shouldn't bother you either. Silver, bring us some sherry, so I can toast with my new friend.
Yes, monsieur. Make mine rosy pink for love. It'll quench my lust.
What's wrong?
What are you trying to do to me?
Do to you? The truth is, I have other uses for Mademoiselle. But please don't hold me to that, because I seldom tell the truth, even to myself.
Silver! Silver!
What have you done to him? Tell me so I can get the antidote!
Don't bother doing that, unless you want to be one of the walkers, a zombie. With me as your master, you throw that at me, and you'll be cleaning up village shithouses for the rest of your life.
You bastard!
Do you see this silver? Do you know how much of this it would take to kill you? Or even worse, make you into a zombie?
You get away, you goddamn ape!
Just a prick, and very brief.
Let me
Que sera to the future, Monsieur Beaumont?
Why is she so restless tonight?
'Cause she remembers something.
They never remember anything when they are like that.
Oh?
It's because it's been cut off.
Cut off?
Yes. The head from the body, understand?
No, that's the evil voodoo. Not the voodoo that plants the sun, the moon, and the stars. It's not like dancing under the moonlight to honor the goddess Dantor. This voodoo is sin, I tell you. I'm sorry, Mademoiselle Madeline. May the Lord bless her.
I can't.
You must, it's your turn. She's cold as a corpse. I don't like touching her.
Take the brush. I can't stand it. I'm gonna run away.
That's what I want to do as well. But you want him to come after us? And make us like her? Do you want to be a zombie? One of his walkers?
No.
Shh. He'll hear us.
Look at her. She responds now.
Do your spells, Mambo and Papa. I must take Madeline back to her husband.
Come, Papa Legba, open the gate. Come, Papa Legba, open the gate. There is a queen, her name is Mambo. There is a king, his name is Semete. There is a man called Devereaux. He will steal your soul. Never let him catch you. Never let him take control. Come, Papa Legba, open the gates. Papa Legba, to the city of camps. We do your dance. Come ride your horse. In this night, come ride your horse. And bring back the soul of this poor girl. She is a zombie no more. We call upon you, Papa Legba. Free this girl from her bondage.
We pray to Baron Semide to help this woman and chase the evil away.
As the sun sits behind these hills, all shadows shall be dispersed.
When Papa Legba come to help his people, he shall ride his horse.
She's not responding, Papa. I must get her back before she missed. Devereaux's magic is strong. He must be subdued and forced to counter his evil spell. Devereaux must recant, elsewise this lady will forever be one of the walking dead.
Only Baron Semidai can help her, Mambo. We must contact Baron before he digs her grave. If he refuses to dig her grave, she shall be all right. If Baron Semidai digs the earth to receive her body, she shall remain a zombie till her poor body rots. She will never live to bear a child.
She shall have a child, Papa. The Baron may have the last word, Christophe, but so do we. We shall cast out this personne malfaisant with the Baron or without him. Semede! 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 Semede!
Semede! Semede! Semede! Semede!
Semede!
Semede! Semede! Semede!
Can you still hear me? It's unfortunate that you can no longer speak. I would be interested in hearing you describe your symptoms to me. You see, you're the first man I know of who is able to witness what is happening to you. This will make you even weaker. You see, you idiot. You're being made into a zombie. You refused to shake hands with me once. I remember it well. Do you? We understand each other a little better now, don't we, Monsieur?
Monsieur Beaumont, what is wrong with him?
He has had too much to drink. There is no use to wake him. Leave him where he is.
The Lady Madeline. She's restless, I can't control her. She walks onto the balcony. I'm afraid she's going to fall off it. The constant drumming disturbs her.
Very well. Leave her here with me. I will keep my eye on her until Mr. Beaumont wakes up from his stupor. Go on now, go back upstairs.
As you wish, monsieur. I will not trouble you in your deeds. They are yours to bear.
My My dear, we are about to have happy times together. At least I am. I've never had a woman as beautiful as you are. Oh, my dear, we are going to have some fun now. Stand up, you clumsy girl.
Can't you feel him? I can sense him here and near.
I feel him everywhere. I can even feel him in the air.
Don't look now. He's over there.
I tie this knot to bind the man and cure this evil from this land.
I make this prick in his head to stop him now, though not quite dead.
I bind his feet, I bind his hands, I shut his mouth, let him be damned.
Where black crows fly, let evil go. Begone, you wretch called Devereaux.
I take licorice root. I shake a rooster's claw. I use this moon blood to make him fall.
And now his magic doth grow weak. The Baron will own him within the week.
Shall have when we take to Beaumont's bed.
You devil! What are you doing? Leave her alone.
We were just having a little fun. What are you worried about? She feels nothing. Why not use her?
Use her? That's my wife you're mishandling. Give her back to me.
Your wife? I don't think so, young man. This is not your wife. She is one of the zombie. She belongs to the darkness, to the graveyards, and now she belongs to me.
You're mad, and have been from the very start of this. I know your tricks. Madeline was never dead and will awaken soon.
You think so? I've made sure she will not go back to you. Go along, white boy, and drink your white milk, and read your storybooks of fantasy. Voodoo is what's real. Few people know this, but on this island, we do. Come here, kitten, so I can pet you some more.
Not so fast. There are ways to defeat you and your wickedness.
Madeline, you see that man? He wants to hurt me. Take this.
Devereaux, Devereaux, be gone, Severin Devereaux. Make no mistake, he hasn't won. Semide knows this man is done.
Upon this hour, Devereaux loses his power.
Upon this night, he's lost the fight.
Think no more whenever Devereaux hits the floor.
Help us, ghost, let our magic pour. Severin Devereaux is no more.
This man is done. He is done for. Severin Devereaux, you are no more. Let the magic pour. You are done for.
Severin Devereaux, you are no more. Our magic says you are done for.
Now, Madeline, it's not nice to play with a knife. Go back here, Devereaux! Damn you!
Have you forgotten about feeding village shithouses, Silver?
Don't let him get away, Silver.
Yep, I have him now.
Take this, Sebastian. Bury the doll at the crossroads just like it's a man. Conceal it right in the center of the road. Do you understand?
Oui, mademoiselle. This will keep his spirit in. The island will be rid of him.
Get a black horse and ride it over the crossroads thrice. You'll not need to use the moonlight.
And the stone to keep the pocket in the ground. Otherwise, it will be found.
But we must subdue Devereaux's corporeal body first.
We must heal the body first, otherwise the island's cursed.
Cursed, let us disperse, and this island of its curse.
I concur. That devil's spell must be reversed.
Bind! Banish! Enemy be gone!
What about Madeline? She has a pulse now, but it barely flutters. Mambo Brigitte, please help my bride. I beg of you.
First, I will unbind this door to set her free. This is holy water, blessed by a priest. Wake up, Madeline. Wake up!
You are of God, then, not just ghosts.
Doctor, yes. When it serves the greater good.
Come awake, Madeline. Please.
Stand up for me.
Neil, you saved me. You saved me from the cold and dark. What happened to me? Where was I?
It wasn't me that saved you. It was Mambo.
Oh, be more aware, child. There are more things in heaven and earth than you can ever know. Death does not walk before us. Death walks beside us. The wisdom, it will come. But you trusted too much.
Mambo is right, man. But we never strayed from you. You were only asleep. We just had to wake you up.
Here are 3 coins from their vicinity. They will protect you. He will watch over you now. Keep these with you. And you will always be safe from the influences of dark voodoo. And with a little luck, we will have no more white zombies on this island. At least, not for a while. Au revoir.
How can we ever repay you for how you've helped us?
Yes, Bruner. If not for you, we'd not be making this trip back together. I fear what might have happened if you were not with us.
For that, you must thank Mambo Brigitte. Huh. She tried to warn me, but I didn't believe. I've learned more about the mysterious dangers of voodoo than I ever wanted to know. It has deepened my knowledge of the villagers and what they believe, so that's one good thing.
Yes, Doctor. I only regret exposing Madeline to these dangers.
Remember, Neil, the danger was not from the natives. That evil came from within. I must admit, I am sorry to see the two of you go, but I have married. I hope you will return to the island to visit me.
Well, of course we'll be back to visit you, Dr. Brunner and Mambo Brigitte. But for now, we have to go. Adieu.
Bon voyage.
Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye.
Go on, Doctor. Be on your way. We are only repairing roads. There is no burial today.
Is that Devereaux I see working with the other zombies?
Oui, monsieur. He is now one of our workers.
How?
Severin Devereaux did it to himself. Yesterday, Mambo Brigitte made him drink the poison he used on others. He is now the zombie. It is he who belongs to the Gettings and Baron Semide. By enslaving others with his poison and charms, Devereaux has enslaved himself. He is a dead man who is not quite dead. The worst punishment of all.
And that other man there, the one who was the high executioner, the one Devereaux made into a zombie, Tristan. I see he walks as a man again.
Yes, Mambo and the Baron has reversed Devereaux's spell. Tristan is the leader of the zombies. Each must pay their due. There is a cost for using black magic.
I see. Well, we must be getting on home. Zoe and Marguerite will be wondering what shadows got us on these dark back roads. Good luck with your work. And give my best to Mama Brigitte.
I'll do that. Now be on your way, Doctor, for evening comes fast. In a few hours, ignore the loudness of our drums. There is to be a ceremony. We are to call upon the Gettings for protection and help here at the crossroads. Also, to give thanks to the Baron.
Adieu, sir. Oh, kind sir, do have a match. Thank you.
get it.